Hi everyone! Now today I'm doing that video that I promised with the transformer connected, and I will power them on by electromagnetic field generated by this abomination here. Here I have 4 wires, and each of them is 10 millimeter square millimeters. Um, and here I'm getting a total wire of 40 square millimeters. So if I'm having this small toroidal transformer and I will put it on top of this big one, and I will try to keep some distance from it for I need some distance to operate them in the right way. So yeah, if I will don't break my phone until I will do this. Okay, now I'm putting this on top of it. So let's say that I'm going straight down with these cables through these two transformers. Let's see what's happening if I'm touching them. For in the last video I've done this, but oh my gosh, in the worst way possible. Okay, now it should be fine. Yeah, right. It is kinda. And here, okay, great. I can add one more turn. Right, straight to it. Okay, in the last video, at 2 turns on this big transformer, this one can't handle it, but this is the final boss abomination that I've ever done, I think, on this channel. So I want to see if this thing will enter in short or if it will work good in this way. For this one should be more efficient for it to work. For this one is not plugged at all, and it should be generating some voltage. And for actually the electromagnetic field that going across these wires should be powering this one from here. This is hard for me to explain to you, but just watch it. If you know what's happening here, this will be better. If you don't know, just watch it. Just watch it, and you will learn something probably. But don't try to do this at home, for it's kinda risky for you to get harmed by these things. Let's see if. Okay, now it's more efficient, I guess. Not even close. So probably no, it's more efficient. For now, this thing is drawing just 300 amps, not that over 600 amps. If I can touch this wire somehow, it will be good for me. You know, it will be very good for me. Oh my gosh, I make here a bunch of smoke. And I don't like this smoke. So basically 2 turns is too much for it, but just the contacts is heating up, not the entire cables. Probably these cables can handle much power. Yeah, and now I need to disassemble this abomination that I've done here to make one bigger with the bigger transformer. I already explained something about it, but I will do this again. And it'll be hard for me to don't touch the copper parts, I guess, for they are hot. Okay, now that small one was 150 volt amps transformer, and I'm having here one that goes to 250 volts amps, but I already done some turns on this one, for I need them for another videos and another experiments, and they are not efficient added and waste a lot of space inside of this transformer, and this will be a very big problem for me actually. But I will try my best to fit into this transformer at least to okay, this is not hot anymore, at least 2 turns. For the other one can handle just one and not efficiently at all, but it can handle one. Let's see if this one can handle more than one. Only if I can manage to get more than one turn through this transformer, for it's kinda hard, as I said, for I already added that turns on it, and that makes my space to be less. Thank you for ruining my for destroying my videos with your stupid siren. For I need to film these things with and why there is, yeah, I don't really want to comment this thing. What's happening outside, bro? Oh my gosh, this is kind of very hard for me to do while I'm filming. For okay, I can't say that I'm having here a lot of space. Not even close to 2 turns. Just 1 turn, I guess. Or I really can't add another one. Probably just with some small cables. But I want with these ones. So I will power it on and I will measure how much amps it will draw just to be powered on. For it draw some power to just power these things on if they aren't wired efficiently. For this is about in life, just efficiency. Don't mind anything I'm saying. Okay, now let's power on this multimeter, and then I did with the other one in the last videos. This way that I am using now, it's more efficiently to just use it in this shape. Let's power it on, and it draws 4 amps for nothing, just to power this transformer on. So let's see. Okay, at this point it's just too short, this output, and here in normal operating conditions I'm getting 17 volts. Let's see now how much voltage. My English is bad, I know. Let's see now how much voltage I'm getting here. Now I'm getting 22. So I'm guessing I overloaded this transformer as well. Great. And here in this part I'm getting 217 volts. More great. I don't need to measure the voltage anymore, for I can't measure the amps, I can't measure the voltage. I'm curious to do something very stupid. I want to see if this abomination can power on my vacuum cleaner. I don't use that one which is using less power. I will try to power the bigger one. Actually not bigger, but it's just drawing more power. Let's see. Okay, it moves inside. For the sound on this thing, it's different. It's different, the sound. So this thing means that it's moving inside. I can't power my amplifier on, for it's too high voltage, and I will break the transistors that are already running at its limits of voltage inside. So basically I don't have anything to power on in this configuration, for I can't even power on a speaker, for I will blow it up at this point. But I like how this works. This probably just needs a startup, but I will set it to a low level. Yeah, it's kind of the same shit. I want to do something about this shit. I want to use this secondary from this transformer with the output that I'm getting here to get over 300 volts, and to see how this will do to this vacuum cleaner. Please don't try to do this at home. Okay, I already broken the connection. Okay, the only single reason that this thing was smoking is that I've broke the connection through these wires. For I used this thin wire to connect them, and I don't have here something better, I guess. Yeah, I don't have. For the single ones that I have, and they were better than this, I used in one video to show to you how they will heat up. So I'll need to use this abomination from here. For this on this channel, we only use abominations of things. So I'm guessing that thin wire is just heating up. Okay, but that high amps, that over 600 amps, not only this thing is heating up, but the cable from here, it's not heated up, just from the contact. So this thing runs just on hopes and dreams. So let's add something better. I don't know how better this will be, but I'm hoping to its best. This one should be working more fine, like the other one did. So now I have another chance to power this thing on with this thing, this high abomination from here. But I want to show you much things, but I can't, for I have limited space here. Okay, when I plug this thing, I can hear my circuit breaker was a little bit triggered. Okay, it's heating up. But yeah, it somehow works. Almost. So I will just try to increase the voltage between these things. And I'm feeling this is the way that it should be wired. I'm not even close, right? But I will wire this thing in this way, and I will see if I will get a higher voltage. Okay. Now let's power it on again. And let's see how much volts. Oh, still on amps. Stupid me. Okay, of course I wired it wrong. Okay, and I should be getting at this point here around 370 volts of pure power, pure electricity from my transformers. Right. Great. Now they work most inefficiently, for I can hear them buzzing. Almost that power. And now I'm a little bit scared to touch them. Why? Why I'm scared to touch these things? Not with hand, with just another wire. Okay, the only thing that can go wrong is to make too much smoke here or pop my breaker. I don't want neither of them. Okay, this is a pure power, right? Let's see. Okay, the vacuum cleaner started. It started, but my cable started smoking as well. So, this means this configuration is the most powerful configuration that I've ever done. Great. Great. Just great. I don't have anything to say more than great. Okay, so I hope you liked this video, this stupid video. If you like this video idea, please leave a comment or like or something to let me know that you liked it. And see you next time with another abomination. But firstly, I want to see if I can melt down this copper wire, this small copper wire, with just that 200 volts. Actually, 300 volts now. Is not anymore 200 volts, but I should be able to melt it since I'm getting yeah, not even close. It was close actually. So this means I'm getting enough power to slightly power on my vacuum cleaner, but not enough power to melt such a thin wire. Great. And so of that, thank you guys for watching and see you next time.